Hello, everyone, everybody. Welcome to the lounge, your 4 o'clock happy hour. I'm your host, Marlena, and I have with me again in the studio my guest co-host, Mr. Lex Luga. What's up, Lex? How you doing today?
What's up? What's up? Doing great, man. Hey, happy holidays. Happy holidays to everybody out there. And, we got Thanksgiving tomorrow. So you say what you want to have today?
I know. So, everybody know us, this show. We've been on since April of this year. And because we've been part of the Southern Soul movement from Mississippi, we make sure to get our Southern Soul artists the shine recognition they deserve, because they come and show out at Southern Soul Tuesday, or just really be a good friend to the show. But I said, Lex, I called you probably 3 hours before the show. I said, I don't have anybody to interview today. I said, you know what? It's Thanksgiving. And, everybody's familiar with the new trend or Friendsgiving. So I said, you know what? We're gonna get our friends from the Southern Soul, or just any artists. We got a variety of artists. We got talk show. We got art. We got people on here today, and they're gonna come on later and tell us about what they have going on and reflect back over the 2024, because and see what they're thankful for, right? I do it. I mean, most of us we should do it every day, but I think this time of the year allows us all to sit and think and reflect what we have to be thankful for. So that's what we're gonna do: a Friendsgiving, what we're grateful and thankful for show today.
And now, are we going to open up the phone lines a little bit later too? Let some of our listeners call in and let us know what they're thankful for. We're doing the holiday season. For those who don't have loved ones, hey, you're welcome to call in too, because I'm one of those people, and so I know it's a section of people out there who maybe don't have their parents and stuff like that, and the holidays hit kind of hard. So hey, we here for you here on the lounge, so you'll be able to call in a little bit later on. But first things first. What about Southern Soul Tuesday?
I know. Well, look, I want to rewind. Let's go back to the weekend, because the JSU got a win in the column, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they had that win before.
They had it before the game.
No, I'm just playing.
Big O, you heard that. We had that. It wasn't, somebody said blah, 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 and I just posted that nice little score under the comments on social media. 48, what did they get, like 10 or something?
It was something that wasn't enough.
10. So shout out and congratulations to our JSU Tigers for that win we knew we were going to get. But hey,
we got the championship game coming
up. Yes,
next week
in Southern next week. So shout out to JSU alumni, Tiger fans, everybody. Like Lex was saying earlier, call in. This is a Friendsgiving show or Thanksgiving show, and express what you're grateful for. So if you would like to be on the air for a moment, just, we all have had, this has been a rough year, Lex. It's been a rough year. We've lost people, like you said. For some of us, it's a time to reflect back, and it can make you sad. But if you can dig deep and just look at, hey, what am I thankful for? Give us a call, 601-948-5950. That's 601-948-5950. We're going to do that probably later in the show, about half after the hour. So definitely give us a call. But let's go to Tuesdays, because that's what we live for here. Right? Some people live for the weekend. We live for Tuesday.
Southern Soul Tuesday at M Bar. Yeah, I heard you had a couple people cut up yesterday. So tell us about it. Tell the audience about it.
Two artists that are in the Southern Soul genre of music, that perform Southern Soul music. We had K. Marie. She's from West Mississippi, Holmes County. Shout out Holmes County out there. She came, and I've never heard her before. This is my first time meeting her as well. And Lex, oh my God, she has even me over here trying to work, and then it just captivates you, her voice. So Thank you so much, K. Marie, for stopping by, blessing us with your voice, your gifts. And then she worked the room. She had the people, we're usually on one side by the DJ booth, but she worked the room to the bar, and they were all just stuck in amazement on her. So shout out to K. Marie. Thank you so much. Definitely come back anytime. And then Mr. K came.
Yes.
You know, Big O said, "Oh yeah, that's my boy, that's my guy." So he came. People really enjoyed him. He drove all the way from Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. We enjoyed you and your performance. And again, we're looking forward to having you back. And if you're an artist that would like to be a part of our Southern Soul Tuesday, be sure you can message me on social media on Facebook or the Lounge Radio Show, and we'll get that registration over to you. I'll also probably drop it in our chat here too. And yeah, if you're looking for something to do on Tuesday, which most people probably looking to go to work on Wednesday, but hey, if you just want to get out for 2 hours, stop by M-Bar each and every Tuesday from 5:30 to 7:30. Live music, free to get in. 2 for
drink.
1. Say it again.
2 for 1.
2 for 1 drinks.
Yeah.
and then
twice as right for half the price.
That's the one I was looking for.
That's my praise. You know what
I'm saying? Twice as right for half the price.
Yeah.
I like that one better. So 2 for 1 drinks, half price on some appetizers, and $3 tacos. So yeah, we rocking and rolling. I'm excited. But yeah, I guess we can start what we thankful for this year. We'll start out.
Well, I did want to make sure, that we do got artists that's put in a lot of work coming to Southern Soul Tuesday. Okay. We got Tina P coming.
Tina P
is going to be at the M-Bar on December the 10th. And so if you don't know, man, she had a whole bunch of songs on the radio, and she got songs with big Southern Soul artists like Sir Charles Jones, Big Pokey Bear, The Oldest, Wilson Meadows, Cupid, Jeter Jones, and it goes on, man. So, and I'm telling you now, fellas, you don't want to miss that new, because she could sing, but now she's not too hard on the eyes.
Oh man, so that's December. She got new music, and she'll be joining us for Southern Soul.
Yeah, for Southern Soul Tuesday at the M-Bar, December 10th, free to get in. Mm-hmm. Great show.
Yeah,
and I'm telling you, man, she's coming down from Atlanta, doing big things, and it's gonna be great to have her in town. We gotta check out one of her songs. That song with Big Pokey, man, Medicine. That's one of my favorites.
So we're gonna be playing her song shortly. Also, next Tuesday, guys, I got the king of trail rides coming in.
That's Jeter
Jones.
Oh,
blessing us at M-Bar next Tuesday. He's bringing him and his friends next week, along with Columbus Toy. He'll be performing next. So we got a full lineup next Tuesday. Man, that's my guy. You have to be in there next Tuesday. So it's Columbus Toy. Tiffany, say her name, Rochelle, maybe. Rochelle, maybe. Buddy Lee 318, D Riggs, and Jeter Jones, and our big old. He decided he want to go cruising next Tuesday. So we go cruise, get your mind right, play a little music on the cruise ship.
Everybody need a break.
So he'll be away, and Jeter said, "Hey, I'm bringing my DJ Be Cool will be on the ones and twos next week." So I think we're going to the trail ride next Tuesday. I'm wearing my boots. I don't know about the deuce because it's probably a little bit cold next week. I heard we're gonna be cold, but boots definitely. I'll bring my boots next week.
Well, I will tell you this though, Jeter Jones is one of the coolest stars that I have met. Like he's super cool. That's because he's actually one of our honorees at the Soul Music Awards in February.
Okay.
And I met him a few months ago in person, and I'll tell you this, I had seen him perform too. Man, that is an entertainer.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
He knows how to entertain, put on a great show, and he's just a great guy. What I mean? I was surprised. Most of the time superstars, kind of be, a little reserved, but no, he was like your country cousin.
Yeah,
Remind me
of
Big
A. Time, right?
Yeah, super cool. So I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed, especially, because in the M-Bar, it's kind of it's a close-knit environment.
It is, yeah.
So you'll be able to be physically by him. And I'm telling you now, he's cool with it.
He's cool.
He's not going to go in a corner and try. No, he's going to mingle.
He's going to mingle. So, and then not to finish up the year, because we will do a Christmas Eve. We just probably won't have a performance on the 24th. But if you don't have anything to do on Christmas Eve on the 24th, we will have Southern Soul Tuesday. And I think Big O gonna take over that night. He gonna take us to trail rides.
You can't skip the 17th.
But that's what I'm gonna come back to.
Okay. All right, my bad.
The 24th, yes, we will be at Southern Soul Tuesday from 5:30 to 7:30. So if you after you done did your shopping and you tired and your family may be in town, hey, bring them too. Bring 21 and up. Must have ID to get in, by the way, but bring them out on the 24th. We will be there. But on December 17th, it is the Southern Soul Apollo night and Christmas party at MBAR. Now, we're doing a little bit different, and I will have that information on Facebook within the next day or so. But we're going to have a registration for 5 up-and-coming artists and Southern Soul artists. You have to have Southern Soul music, and it's going to be like Apollo style. We're going to give away 3 cash prizes that night, $350 for the winner, $100 for the second place, and third place will get $50, I think. Just, look, we want to definitely say appreciation. And our guest judges, you ready for this?
Who's the guest judge?
It's gonna be Big Yayo, Vic Allen, and Lady V. We brought her out of retirement a little bit. Yeah, I love it.
There's some legends. There's some Jackson legends that you're gonna have there.
Exactly. So be on the lookout for that flyer and link and all that will be out within the next day or so. We'll give that artist a time opportunity to register. We're only going to select 5 artists, and then you'll come in and you'll do your thing and a chance to win that cash prize. So let's get
so that's basically like you paying yourself really though, DN, because you put on a good enough show that you say you paying yourself.
Hey, get some Christmas money out of it, right?
Well, man, I need some extra Christmas money. I think I might have to go to the studio and try my luck.
Get you a couple songs.
What you gotta do to register?
So to register, I'm gonna have a link, and it'll just follow the information on the link, and it also where to send your music. And then I will reach out to you if you're chosen. 5 people will be chosen out of the ones that register, and those 5 have an opportunity to perform in front of those amazing guest judges. And then at the end of the night, we'll announce 3 winners. So
somebody send me a few tracks so I can book some studio time, because I want that $350.
You looking for that $350? Look, you got the Legacy magazine. Shout out my girl Chantel, says she too, Lex. She looking for that $350.
I'll take the $50 too.
Everybody about to run to the studio right now.
I'm going to the studio.
Get them a track done.
Give me a track and let's see where it leads to now.
All right.
You know what I mean?
All right. So let's get to Tina P.
All right, man. Hey, so Handyman, can we play that Tina P? We want to hear that medicine, man, because we want y'all to come out to Southern Soul Tuesday and meet the stars before they become superstars. And this is definitely a star right here. Goes by the name of Tina P. And she is originally from Mississippi, so she will be coming home. And this is the song that she has with Big Pokey that I want you guys to check out right here on 90.1 FM, WMPR.
Oh, hey, buddy. What's going on? Look, check this out. I want to run this by you. Okay. So I made a lot of songs about,
What kind of songs y'all been making?
I'm here with the women and all that. Let's make one for her. Let's do one for her. You want everything medicine for I never knew until I found you. Medicine for I never knew love until I found you. I can't deny what I did to you. You never take it. You may feel on you, there's no fake. When you're gonna shake it, I need a dose of you. I need a dose of you. Your medicine for I never knew love until I found you. Medicine for
All right, man, that was debuting right here on 90.1 FM, doing the Lounge Radio Show. I'm your guest host, Lex Luga with Marlena, and that was Tina P featuring Big Pokey. That was called Medicine. That's right, we break records right here doing the Lounge. Now, hey, we're about to give you something a little different. So what we got, Marlena? Who all we got that we tuning in with?
So excited. Like I said, we have a host of artists from the Southern Soul world that's joining us for our Friendsgiving today. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, you'll be able to see all these beautiful faces here. And on the radio, you'll be able to hear the voice. But I'll name everybody, then I'll start with one of you and we'll work our way around. But we have Mr. O.M. in the house tonight. We have... What's up? What's up? We have finally Regina in the house tonight. How you doing? How you doing?
Hey.
We have Denise Women, the country woman in the house tonight.
Okay, all right.
All right. We have Mr. T. Nelson. Shout out.
Hey, how everybody doing? How y'all doing out there?
All right. We have Devin in the house tonight. Hey, hey.
Hey, y'all.
And we have J.L. Thompson in the house tonight.
What's up, man? How y'all doing?
Big truck drop.
The big truck driver.
Big truck drop.
That's it. Well, we will start. Let's start with O, because O is on the top of my screen here. And guys, as we get going, if you need to drop off later, I understand. I'm just gonna work my way around. After you've gone, if you need to drop off, we definitely understand. But we're gonna start with Mr. O. Emmons. O, it's been not too long. I know you were out at the tailgate. You did your thing out there. They enjoyed you. How is everything going with you?
Oh, it's going great. All I can say is God is good. It's going great.
Well, give everybody a little bit of background, because I know you tell them about how you started in the music. I know you're a musician anyway, but where you played before and then what you're doing now.
Come from the church. Background is all I knew was church, and I started playing for J1. Started playing keyboard for J1, and right before I started playing for him, I had started doing my own thing. But I've been out here for about 3.5 years now, doing Southern Soul.
So that's made. And then look, you I've seen you. I think I looked at your clip on Ricky Smiley over there at the where he was, and they loved you over there. So you've been making your way when it comes to this. How has it been for you since you've been on your own and doing your own thing for the past 3 years?
You said what now?
How has things been going for you? How has this maneuvering through this Southern Soul world?
It's going good. I have a great team behind me that goes out and does a lot of work. With my wife, she does a lot of calling. We be on the phone trying to get it. And but like I said, it's been going great. I've had the pleasure of sharing the stage with a lot of great artists, known and unknown. But it's been going great.
That's good. Now, I know you have a new single out, right? What's the newest one that's out?
The newest one is called I Wanna Party.
Hey, don't we all? I mean, my birthday was this weekend, and I thought I did, but now I'm tired. So I think I'm gonna rest and party again later. But I do that. Everybody want to party. So I know I heard it. Did you perform it at the tailgate?
I did. I performed it, and they loved it out there. Jackson State, the Jackson State fan, y'all some great people.
They
I
oh,
can believe you.
yeah.
And you got to tell the truth though. Now you tired because you done party for a week for your birthday.
I
My bad.
know.
Don't go back.
I
I'm just
know that
saying.
he exposing me. That's all. Yeah, I'm exposed.
Yeah, you party like the song say, oh, a whole week, probably a
A
month.
whole week. What are some things as you reflect back? Like I tell people, every day we wake up and we know what we're thankful for. I know me, I express it every day. I think this time of the year gives everybody really a reason to really reflect. What are some things you're thankful for?
I'm thankful for life, health, and strength for one thing. Because I couldn't do all what I do without that. Thankful to God for giving me that. For my family, I have my wife and my kids. It's grateful for all of those things. Everything that God has given me, I'm just grateful for it.
Yeah.
The talent that He's given me of being a musician. I'm a band director, so I play 13 different instruments. So He's given me a lot of gifts and talents.
Yes.
So that's one thing I give thanks to Him for all of that.
Most gifts. Amen. Yeah, it's important. We won't be able to do anything without him. So definitely, definitely a reason to give thanks, especially when he's given so much, to us. So most definitely. And then shout out to Shanika. She definitely she stay on me like, hey, what's coming up in the show? Who on that show? Do you know who over that show?
She get it. She gonna get it. She gonna get it.
You have a strong supporter. So definitely shout out to her. She definitely makes sure she looks out for you. And I know you definitely appreciate that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, well, I'm gonna move along, and you feel free to chime in if you want to answer or want to ask a question. But we're gonna move to finally Regina. We're gonna move to Miss Regina.
Hi.
Hey, Regina, how are you today?
I am totally awesome. How are you?
Well, look, it's nice to meet you virtually. I know, like I said, I've seen you. I know now you have a podcast, right? Or a show you do?
Yes, ma'am. Sitting in with Jen.
Sitting in with I thought so, because when we started this Southern Soul thing and here in the Mississippi with the resolution, I started making sure I follow everybody. And I saw
Yes,
yours.
ma'am.
Shows
Yes,
I saw. So,
I
yeah.
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Well,
I be watching. I don't say a whole lot, but I be watching.
and look, and that's how we are. We just move. We watch and move. So I understand that. So you're an artist too, though, right?
Yes, ma'am. As well as a DJ.
As a DJ, oh man, now those are gifts right there. Those are being able to do it all. Trust me, I only do two, and I'm tired, so I can only everything.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell everybody about your journey through being, artist, DJ, and also having your own show. Which one came first?
Actually, artist came first.
Okay.
Artist actually came first. I've been an artist now for Southern Soul for like 2.5 years, but I come from a gospel background. I used to sing background for international recording artist Pamela Crawford.
Okay.
So, but after I did that, I stopped. And when God tell you to do something, you got to start running.
That's true. Yeah.
So I stopped. I decided that I was going to stop running and listen to what He has to say. So that's why I did the artistry. Now, as far as DJing, I've been DJing for 2 years. And my podcast is like 1.5 years.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, how is it, DJ? How is that? I don't know, because
it's a blessing and a curse at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I say that is it's a blessing because I don't have to depend on nobody else to play my music.
Oh, that's
okay.
That's a good. That's it. That's
yeah. That right there. And then, as far as I'm not gonna even say it's a curse, but it is a downfall. The downfall is, even though I'm able to play my own music, I still choose to play other people's music to help build their platforms, because it's not just about me. It's about everybody that's trying to have something. And it's a lot of that not going on. There's not a lot of support within the Southern Soul. So what I try to do is, nothing against the mainstream artists, nothing against the popular artists. I'm trying to help the ones that's just starting, that needs that extra boost. Now, the downfall to that is, once that is done, some, I ain't gonna say all, but some forget how they got started. They
Oh,
forget who actually started playing their music. I say, once you become too Hollywood for yourself, I know you're too Hollywood for me.
That's that church background coming out when you're preaching to the choir.
Now, I've interviewed T. Nelson. I've interviewed T before, and I've also interviewed JL. I haven't gotten to Devonese yet. And Edmonds, I haven't gotten to you yet, but I do have your music. So therefore, if you send me your music, I promise you it will get played. And if you need a witness, you need to talk to T and you need to talk to JL. Yeah, that's just me. And I got to do better.
And me and Marlena are supposed to be on the list too.
Well, hey, look. You know what? We gonna handle that off camera. That's some stuff you just don't do in public. Some stuff you just, you have to handle behind closed doors. So we gonna handle that behind. I don't want nobody to see that other side.
Not on the air. Not on the air. Not on the air.
But as an artist, I've experienced a lot of things. Last year, Ricky Smiley voted me one of the top 5 performances for the karaoke at the Stardome. This year, I've been casted into 2 movies, the Finished Cynic Blues and Fatal Betrayal. And I'm the lead actor in Fatal Betrayal. I'm an honoree for the AMG Awards this year. I've also been nominated for ZBT Online Female DJ of the Year. So it's working out. Because one thing I say, you can't give up. Keep pressing. Just because you think somebody's not watching, that's when they're watching.
Right.
And when they're watching, you got to give them something to look at.
That's true.
And I just released my latest single, Thundercat Lovin', on October the 31st.
Wow.
That's the song I'm familiar with.
That's the one?
Yeah, that's the one I'm familiar with.
I gotta check that out. As a DJ, because me and Big O, we talk a lot. We talk a lot because I'm new in the lane of radio music. But as a DJ, what are those things, like you were saying about artists, you help them and they get, and then they forget about you when you maybe reach back out after they hear, and it's like, oh, okay. But what is that advice, or what are those things, the challenges you see amongst the artists? Not really to pick on anybody, but we're here too to try to offer that advice. So
you want me to elaborate?
And maybe yes, I do.
What you'll learn about me, Marlena, I don't sugarcoat nothing because I don't work for Willy Wonka. I'm almost straight to the point. I'm no filter.
And we no filter. We like that.
So this is the thing. One thing that I try to tell artists, upcoming artists, because I've been there. Be mindful of who you share your music with.
Oh.
One, how you know they playing it.
That's
2,
true.
if you're paying them to play your music, what receipts do you have showing that they're actually playing your music?
Yeah.
So therefore, you have to be very careful, and no disrespect to any DJs. Everybody do their own thing. You do how you want to do. That's because everybody's different. Everybody operates different. Me, I don't charge nobody simply because my thing is, if you appreciate me enough for playing your music and I play your music, you're going to give me some type of sign. You're going to show me some type of way. I don't want to hear nothing. Because you can tell me anything. I would rather for you to show me.
Yeah.
And the DJs that do play my music, and if I catch them playing my music, guess what I do? I'll screen record it, and then I'll go give them a shout out.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for playing thanks for playing Finally Regina. Because one thing for certain, 2 things for sure. Ain't nobody got to play nothing.
That's true.
Right.
That is so true.
Nothing.
Yeah. And
just be mindful. Just be mindful, because sometimes all help ain't good help.
Oh, that's definitely something to remember. That is
all help is not good help.
Yeah.
And when it sounds too good to be true, research it.
Yeah. We've heard that a lot in this industry. People trying to help the artists are offering to help the artists and end up not being helped at all. So are more hurtful to the artist. So you're right. When you jump on board, you definitely want to see what that person is record of and how they help people. Most definitely.
Yeah.
And then what I'm gonna do too later, I want all you guys. I don't know if we'll be able to do it in the comments or something to make sure you put the link to your YouTube and all that so people can follow you as we come back. What are you grateful for? What are you grateful for as we enter this season of thanks and gratefulness?
That I don't look like what I go through, and that I don't look like what I've been through.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And most of all, I'm family oriented, so I am so grateful for my mom and my kids and my grandbabies. Yes, I'm old enough to have grandchildren now.
Don't look it. You got
Oh man, that's exactly what you
Yes,
just
I'm
said.
older. My oldest granddaughter is 4, so yeah, I'm old enough to have grandkids. But I don't really speak a lot on myself. I really don't, put my personal stuff out there because everybody that is praying for you ain't praying for you. They praying on you. Hello, somebody.
Oh yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
they PREY, not PAR.
That's
They
it.
ain't doing no prayer error. They are praying. And so I don't so
They just
therefore I just
gasoline.
pretty much
They gasoline.
I just pretty much keep,
She's preaching it. She's
Yeah,
preaching
I was about
today.
to say now she might have
yeah, I
got
pretty
another
much
column.
I'm like I said, I don't look like what I've been
Oh
going
wow, but
through. So you know what I'm saying? But like I tell people, oh, you just know this is just a slowdown. This ain't a stop.
they
You know
don't.
what I'm saying? It just might slow me down a little bit, but I'm gonna keep showing up because when you have a passion of what you're doing, nothing should hinder you or stop you from doing what
That's
you love to do. And that's if you're doing it from the heart. Now, if you're doing it just for show and just for accolades, yeah, you're right. It should stop.
it is gonna stop, right? Because that's not what you really you don't have your heart in it. You don't have your heart in it.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
my heart is definitely it. I love everybody and I try to treat people the way that I want to be treated. But with the way that this industry is set up, it's
Hmm.
it's 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 not. When you
Yeah.
find, let me tell y'all something. When y'all find that person that is actually genuine and show what they're telling you,
Yeah.
hold on to them because
Ooh,
it is very rare in this industry. It is hard. And us as female artists is extra hard. We
yeah.
have a whole lot more to deal with than the male artists, believe it or not, y'all. It's ridiculous. And
Yeah.
I don't know if Denise and Denise can agree with me, but I'm speaking from me.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know how hard it is. I know
It's
how
been that
hard.
way, even in just being in the industry, and new to it, like I am with radio and what we do on Southern Soul Tuesday. So I can definitely attest to that. And I'm like you just because you close the door don't mean I'm not gonna build my own. I'm gonna get through anyway. You're not gonna stop me.
All
You're
right.
not gonna stop
Yeah.
me.
Hey,
So,
hello,
yeah,
somebody.
yeah, and then I agree with you. Keep pushing. Don't let anybody stop you. Don't ever let anybody stop you from doing what you know your heart is in to do, especially if you got the right reasons of doing it. So, well,
Exactly.
I thank you. We're gonna open you
Well,
up
thank you, Mr.
to
Gina.
we're gonna open you up. Denise, the Southern Soul Cowgirl. We had Denise come to Embark. We shut it down up in there. No, they were the first one to bring the fans. I started with our fans.
That's when you got the popping the fan
Well,
from.
and as I see it out on the show, but Denise and her friend, shout out to I forgot her name, but they brought those fans, baby, and I'm like, you know what? I'm bringing my fan. That's what I'm missing up in here.
Denise,
So,
you had that as part of your show?
Oh yes, yes. Wait a minute. Hold on.
You ain't got it with you, do
she
it?
got a fan. Look, there you go. There you
Oh man, she got her hand like a credit card. With her at all
go. At
times.
all times. As an artist in this industry, we need our fans. Whether you get hot or you go pump it and let them know
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready.
Hey, well, you can always say, hey, you got a whole bunch of fans with you at all times.
That's it.
Yeah,
It'll
yeah.
never be lying.
That's
No
it.
matter, no matter who, he'll never be lying.
That's
There
it.
you go.
Lisa, thank you for joining us. How's everything going? I know it's been a minute. I got to call you too. So it's been a minute since we talked. How's everything going with you?
I'll be a little exhausted, but I'm going. I'm
Yeah.
going, and I'm thankful to be going. So it's going great. I got my kids, all my grown kids here, my grandbaby here with me. If you hear in the background, cause she's like, Granny,
Oh,
she,
yeah.
attention. But it's going great. I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Yeah. Now, Denise, you a school teacher, right? That's what I learned about you. You are a teacher, right?
Yeah. Well, I used to teach high school, but the
Okay.
thing is, I finally, step away from high school because
Okay.
I wasn't comfortable. Everybody was like, why are you leaving? It's all about morals. I'm on stage with my Daisy Dukes and boots and squatting down. You know, the high school guys,
Ooh, yeah.
they have a wild imagination.
And
Oh yeah,
so,
Yep.
yeah,
I still work with kids though. So,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I couldn't do them high school because the first time they said, Miss Denise, we seen you on stage, man. I was like,
So coming.
That,
Oh, said he a witness to that. He definitely could attest.
yes.
And see, but knowing that, just having a heart to help people, help children, especially that, even in today's these new children out here, I commend y'all because that is a underpaid and underappreciated profession. So definitely commend you to have the heart to wanna to help children. I know we've talked a little bit, but tell us about your journey in the music, and is that something you always wanted to do, and what made you go to Southern Soul?
Well, I grew up off the blues, really. Like everybody else, I started in the church. I write poetry, so that's where my writing come from. I've been writing since fifth grade. I grew up in a youth choir. As I got older, was over the youth choir, sung in the adult choir. Um, and I was always in chorus all the way through my high school years. I tried out for band. I didn't have enough air to blow that flute, so I didn't make the cut. But I got some vocals. So yeah, I came up in the church, been singing all my life in the choir and all that good stuff. Was raised by my grandmother. So and what made me start singing, like I said, I love blues. I love blues. I'm Johnny Tater. I'm
All right.
Tyrone. I'm Mel Waiters. I'm that type of blues. So when I started, I'm like, wait a minute, this ain't the blues I grew up off of. But I actually was calling to book an artist because I'm from Northeast Mississippi, which is in a Tupelo area, but I do have some Delta mud on my boots because my mom people are from Clarksdale. And I was calling to book an artist for someone else. And me and the young person got to talking, and they were like, "You right?" Like, yeah, and I sung them song. They like, "You need to start performing." So he got me in the studio, got me doing this. Unfortunately, he was working with another big artist, and he just didn't have the time for me. But he's a great guy, and it
Yeah,
left me and my husband out here by ourselves. But I'm not a quitter, so I just took the ground around and kept going.
yeah. And how has the journey, like you said, I know Regina was saying that too, the journey through the Southern Soul world. How has that been for you?
At first, when I dropped my first single, Country Man, it was kind of hard because I wasn't. If you grew up in the church, then you know what I'm talking about. I wasn't going to go for it until I got my grandmother's permission. Like I said, she raised me, and she gave me her permission to go on this journey. But the next weekend, after I dropped my song "Countryman," my grandmother passed away, and
Oh,
then she passed away right before my single release party, and I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm still hurting, and everyone was like, you know what? You have to do it because she would want you to do it.
that's
So
true.
it was rough at first, and then I attended a show down there in Clarksdale, Mississippi, a blues show, and the promoter seen me in the audience, and he like, "I come up here, sing your song." I sung my song right then and there. Somebody, I think Big Yayo was on that show. Someone was like, "Man, they playing your song down here," and then they booked me for Memphis for the VIP, and they booked me for a place in Shelby, I think called the Skybox. So
Okay.
yep.
it took off after that.
Wow, nice. And then I guess, what I know you said how many years you've been in it now? How long have you
Oh,
been in it?
about 15 months.
15 months, so a little over a year. So yeah, I don't see in Southern Soul world, is that new, or is that I don't know, because it moves a little faster than
And
everything
yeah,
else.
it does.
Would that
It does.
because yeah, so but what would be your advice for just somebody looking at you today and say, I got some music, and I've got, what is that advice you would tell them about getting started, and what advice would you offer?
First of all, you can't, to me now, I don't know everybody belief or religions. I can't do nothing without God. Okay. Stay humble and treat people right because it's like a cycle of life. When you treat people right, right will follow you.
Yes.
Another thing, do your own. I know it'd be like, I know I do cover songs. I might do one or two cover songs, but make it a habit of doing your own music because you'll be surprised who done heard your song out there. And not knocking nobody. As a DJ had to tell me, try not to sing over your tracks, okay?
Oh,
Because they need to hear your voice. They need to know
Good
that the
advice.
talent that they are booking is real, okay? And another thing,
give it your all, because I don't know how much radio play I have, but I know when I go and perform, I'm gonna give it my all, okay? And it might be a promoter that say, "Man, she put on a good show, so we finna book her for here." They go talk to my husband, they make arrangements. So I've been booked and busy since I've been out. I had to
Good.
give myself a break.
Oh, I understand.
All right.
I understand. And what is something you could say that you're grateful for as we approach this Thanksgiving season?
Honestly, y'all, it's a daily prayer for me. My parents died when I was young. So I always, my mother passed away when I was 4, and my dad passed away when I was 14. And I was raised by my grandmother. She got me at the age of 6. So, I always tell God, that I'm thankful. And y'all, I'm getting teary eyed because, my grandmother. It's
Oh,
just me and my husband now, with my kids. But I'm thankful because I ask God every day to allow me to see my kids. Let me live old age. Let me see my kids, because my grandmother, I turned out wonderful, and my parents missed out on that. They didn't see my college years, my first child, my wedding, none of that. And it was hard at first when my grandmother died. But if my grandmother was here, she'll say, you better get in that kitchen and cook for them babies
yeah,
and take care of them babies. So I'm thankful that God allowed me to see my kids get grown. I got
yeah,
2 grown sons, and they're awesome. They're not in trouble. They're not in prison. They're not dead. They respectful. I got a daughter home from college right now. I'm thankful for my grandbaby, and I'm thankful for that hard-working country husband that I got.
right.
Right
Come
now.
on, as Candy say, come on.
Yeah.
Well, I
It's
definitely,
hard to ever be
yeah,
young.
definitely. Life allows us to reflect and know the things, even though we all go through, we all have gone through some, but it also let us sit back and say, okay, I have this to be thankful for. So most definitely,
Some great
I'm
things to
praying
be
for
thankful
you
for.
during this time, but glad that you have your family there to be there with you, to reflect and know, God allowed that to happen for you. So most definitely. Well, we'll move on to Devonice, girl. We bring you in. What's up? What's up? Is again the same thing. It's nice to virtually meet you. How
You
is everything
too.
going with you?
What's going on, D?
Well, hello there, Mr. Lex. It's good to meet you. You too, Miss Marlena. I'm just here. I'm just doing my thing. That's it.
And you
Yeah.
doing well, by the way.
I've tried. Listen, I've tried. Denise got me in my feelings.
I
When my granny going through y'all, and I had to hold back them tears, but I'm
yeah.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, holidays make you, it gets you there because you know what you grew up with and what you were used to.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then it's not the same, as life goes. But I know for me, I'm the same way because I was tight. I was close. My grandparents, they on both sides for me. So it's a little tough when you think about it, but at least we have those memories we can take with
Right.
us as we go
Right.
along. But tell everybody about your journey into this in Southern soul and music and becoming an artist.
Sure. Well, everybody, we were all in the church. My family had a quartet group. It was me, my mom, my granny, my aunts, and a couple of family friends. And so, we grew up in church. I was about 4. People would turn over benches, and I said, "Well, looks like that. I didn't did it. Thank you, Jesus."
Yeah.
And then I decided to. I've been singing all my life. I've been writing all my life. And last year, I decided to drop my first single.
Okay.
Called, I don't know if y'all heard it, but it's called Big Weight. And I did that, and it got like good rave reviews. And tomorrow on Thanksgiving, I'm gonna be dropping the video for that. So we're
Oh,
gonna go live and do a live premiere of the Big Weight video. So if y'all could tune in, I would love it. And tonight we're gonna go live when I get off of here as well to do that pre-Thanksgiving, release party. So
yeah.
we're gonna have a good time.
Oh, y'all check it out.
Congrats.
If you Devin Nissan, and then I'm gonna get all you guys again. I don't know if you got the comments or whatever later, but put all your information so everybody can follow you guys. And
Mhm.
like I said, when we present the artists in the Southern Soul world, there are some that people know, and there's some that may be new. So but we just want an opportunity for people to get to know you and your music, all of you and your music, and be able to either book you because that's that's the
That's the
goal.
goal. That's the
Simple,
goal.
like I tell everybody at Southern Soul Tuesday. book you, or just simply go in and stream your music on all the platforms and YouTube. Go watch those videos. So that's how you support, you know, the artist. So most definitely, y'all be on the watch out for that, Devonese tonight. What give us something that's been the most interesting in this year that you've been in this? What's something the most interesting, or a person you've met or did a song with?
Yeah, well, so I'm gonna build up to that because this year, my management team got a little bigger. My husband is DJ Ike Dirty, let you know him.
Okay.
He decided to do his thing, and he's managing me as well. And I partnered up with Kenneth K Mob, Kenny Mob. He should be on the live as well.
Yeah, I see him in here. I saw him in
Yeah,
here.
he's on the live. K Blue Productions. We've been putting out, videos. We've been doing, it all, and it's been wonderful. We, different artists have been collaborating with me, and y'all gonna see that next year because we have some things coming in the works. It's just been it's been awesome. I was able to open up for Jeter Jones this past summer, and I woke up the next morning and Mr. Jones was on my live, on my post, and was like, I was just glad to be at your show. So that gave me an extra push because I'm like, that's the K.
Yeah.
You
Oh
know,
man. Shout
yeah.
out to him. Yeah, he'll be joining us next Tuesday. Well, it's coming up on the 3rd at Southern Soul Tuesday. So I'm excited. I've seen him a couple times, but definitely.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, definitely
Oh,
the cat.
he's gonna give you a show, but I'm trying to break that seal in Mississippi. I need to come on back down there too, and I'm headed that way. I'm gonna be headed that way.
So we need to
I
get
need to
you
come to
together.
Mississippi.
Both of y'all. I told you, Regina, I'm gonna
I've
see you
been to
there.
Belzoni. In fact, I was in Belzoni last year with Columbus Tour. He had me in Belzoni.
Okay, yeah, and he'll be on the show on the
Next week
too. Yeah, he'll be on the show with Jeter Jones next week. So we
Oh,
got both of y'all. I'm gonna get y'all those links. I think we got the 10th and the 17th, but we'll go ahead. We're starting for January, so yeah, let's look and see what y'all schedules look like
Yeah.
for January. And we
okay.
get you in there. We would love to have you.
Hey, I had a ball. I was with Lex in Shaw, Mississippi,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and we had an awesome time. So it was, and I'm from Alabama, so I'm in Georgia now,
I'm
but I
in
live.
Alabama. Devin,
Yeah,
you from Montgomery,
Devil
right?
girl.
I'm from West Alabama, like right
You
next to Columbus, Mississippi.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay?
Yeah.
Well, I'm on the other side of Montgomery, on the
Okay.
85 north side.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, look at y'all. See, but
Alabama
see,
is
y'all are, still Alabama in that
Yeah.
area. Yeah.
Alabama.
What is something you thankful for, Devonese? What is something you can say you thankful for?
I'm thankful to first be alive.
Hmm.
Thanking God that He woke me up this morning. I'm second thankful for the opportunity to be on this show today. Because when I saw it, I instantly just like, okay, well, let me say Devonese. My name on there is Devonese, the voice of Southern Soul, and that wasn't me doing that. Somebody gave me that, and I at first I was like apprehensive because I don't want to be like, well, see, the voice. No, I'm
There
Devonese, but it was given to me, and I'm taking it and running with it.
you go.
Um,
There you
the,
go.
yeah, then I'm also thankful for and just life. I have a child, my family, my husband. My child was only she made it. I had three miscarriages, y'all. I'm just gonna go and tell y'all. I had three
Rainbow baby.
miscarriages, and my child came. God gave her to me. She was 1 pound 2 ounces, and I celebrate that every day.
Amen. Yeah, that's a gift. That's a gift.
definitely
So
something to be thankful for.
very
Rainbow
well.
baby.
Yes, yes.
I said it was excited to talk to you. We got about 11. Well, we got to leave a little early,
Yeah, we
but
got 10 minutes.
JL, I see you on my left side. So let me unmute you. Let me go ahead and get you up in here, JL. I know
Come
we
on,
talked
come on, come on.
this summer in Utica, and I said, well, we got to get you on the show. So I'm glad you were able to. We gotta revisit and get interviews more longer. Get that one-on-one time with you all. But JL, what's up? How's it going? I see you out there. Besides driving those trucks and performing on the weekend, I see you out there moving. I see you. How's it going?
Oh, it's going good. I actually just got off the road. Came home, got my family, went to Winn Dixie. Yeah, I seen me moving around a little bit. I apologize for that.
No, it's fine.
And I
Fine.
was in Zaxby's grabbing me something to eat, so I'm finally headed home, and that's gonna be it for the night.
Now,
But
how long you been in this music world?
I've been in it now. Southern Soul. As an artist, I've been in for about 3 years, but I
Okay.
was a musician before I started as a artist. I played for Rashad the Blues Kid, Krishanda. I played for Krishanda's mom. She's a pastor. I played for a guy named Napoleon Demp. So I kind of was in Southern Soul and Blues early on as a keyboard player at first. Um, as far as my background into music, I am a piano player in like 2 or 3 churches, but I actually got my start. I've been singing since I was in preschool.
Oh,
So being a preacher's child, you got to do something in the church.
oh,
Ushering wasn't for me. Uh, Doing speeches wasn't for me. So I was in the choir and playing the piano and directing. So I also was in my high school choir. We went to New York. I've actually sung in Carnegie Hall. I was in what they call, I guess, classical choir, or whatever it is. So I got a little bit of that in my background as well. So
nice.
I've been all over the place with music.
Right.
Delta blues, Southern soul blues, you name it. I done been all over.
So you and y'all got that y'all the musician instruments all of that and that's amazing. How did that help you guide you as far as especially with Southern Soul? How did that music background?
Well, I gained a lot of knowledge from a lot of people that I was under, as far as the business side and the music side. So I was able to see the good, the bad, and the ugly. So I just kind of took that and shaped and molded my own style into, I guess, what I am today. They say Mr. Big Truck Driver, so I just been rolling with it.
And shout out to all I know, Guy and Arthur Young. I've heard there's probably so many others. Those are two I think of. But what is it about being a truck driver and a musician or an artist? Is that any correlation to that, or is it just by chance that y'all, truck drivers and also become musicians? How does that
Well,
work?
one thing about a truck driver, me personally, it gives me the freedom to be able to do music.
Okay.
I think I work maybe 3 or 4 days a week, and then I'm off on the weekends to go do shows or be in the studio or whatever the case may be. So it kind of helps me out a lot. Plus, when you're on the road, you got a whole lot of time to think and write, cause you get
About
bored.
the music and
When I
writing, baby. Yes,
That may
sir.
be what it is.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
I get bored, I don't even turn the radio on because I get so tired of hearing music.
Yeah.
I just sit and ride and talk to myself and come up with songs. I guess that's how I came up with the big truck driver song, sitting there riding and looking at everything, and I was like,
Yeah.
well, there it is.
There it
So
is. You need a lot to think about and stuff you're seeing stuff as you're driving. So definitely a lot of content as I guess I could call it to talk about. I don't know he froze. If you can hear us, what is something you're thankful for, JM?
right. So I think I
What,
lost y'all a little bit.
yeah, what is something you're thankful for?
I'm actually grateful, first of all, to be alive. Me being, well, I might be the youngest one on here. I'm probably the youngest one of the youngest ones in Southern Soul. Uh, just being alive because there's so much going on, especially here in my area. You can wake up one morning and just go to the store and get shot or something like that, and it wasn't even intended for you. Being in the face of danger and not even knowing it at any given time or any given time of the day is crazy. Plus, I got my family. I got my son. I got a little girl. She just turned 10 months old. I got my wife. For somebody like me, just having my family is great. When I
Yeah,
get home, my little girl come crawling to the door trying to get to me.
that's it. That's it. It makes it all worthwhile when you see that when you can go home and have your family there. So
Enjoy while you
Yes,
can.
man. Oh yeah,
so
oh yeah. And
yeah,
shout out to old Emmons because I be watching his live and I love what he doing because a lot of kids are not getting into the band. We losing that. Everybody want to go play football, basketball. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but one thing about these instruments, you can't get hurt unless you blowing too hard or you playing too hard. Secondly, they don't understand how easy if you trying to go to college or you trying to go to school or do anything, uh if you get a musical scholarship, that's a full ride, and they gonna pay for everything. The same opportunities that you can get in sports, you can get it in music as well. Because I got a scholarship to my college, William Carey. They paid for some of my schooling. So like, oh, Emmys, I applaud what you're doing, man. Keep them kids uplifted. If you can bring some more into it, bring them in. If I can help out in any way, man, hit my line, let me know, because I want to encourage more people and more kids, especially the younger ones, to get into music. And shout out to Mr. Lex, because for whatever reason, he felt like that I needed to be nominated for some awards. I ain't never just been nominated, but from the Soul Music Awards to the Hip Hop Awards, whatever he got going on, I'd have been nominated. And for him to have a platform for people like us to be nominated and feel like an artist and feel like somebody, hey, I'm just very appreciative. I'll talk y'all all night on here,
All
though.
right. Well, we gotta get you back anyway. You
That's
owe, look, I owe you, you owe me that. So we're gonna get you back. I'm gonna get the T Nelson and T Nelson. I want you just to tell us about you, where you are now, and what you're thankful for in the few minutes that we have.
I'm T. Nelson, out of Printer, Mississippi. I've been in the Southern Soul General for about 2 years now.
Okay.
Everything's been on the up and they had a chance to do a show with most of the artists that's on here. Amon, JL, Miss Cannon here.
Yeah.
Like Miss Regina said, I did a podcast with her and all. All in all, it's been an enjoyable ride for me. I can't complain about anything. Just living life and enjoying it. As far as my background with music, I was young coming through the church and had a little church in me, and I sort of kind of faded away from it. And I finally got back into it one day. Me and my brother was out talking. He told me, he said, "Lord, y'all try to make your own music, come up with something." At the time, I didn't know anything about music, and I come out with a track called "All I Ask," and I dropped that track, and everything it's been on the up and up since then. I didn't look for no one to call me on booking, and then people start booking me, and I like, "What is going?" I said, "Scaring me. It's happening too quick." you know, everything is just it's been a movement, and I'm grateful to be a part of it.
Yeah, yeah, and then we thank you so much for you did Southern Soul Tuesday about a couple months, I think a month or so ago. So
About a month ago, we
about
come
a
up
month
there.
ago. So appreciate you for that. As far as Thanksgiving and anything you got in particular you grateful for or thankful for?
I'm thankful for my family, my kids, old lady, and now I'm only 40 years old, but I have 6 grandkids that
Okay.
that
Okay.
love Papa together every day.
Pop off.
It's something
Papa.
different with them every day now. It's just a joyful feeling.
That's it. That's
You
it.
know,
And you
they they
thank God
they
for 'em.
they is my biggest fan, my number one fan. That's why I try to make my music so they can listen to it, and things like that. I try to stay in the vicinity of them.
Yeah.
But
Ooh, T. Nelson, you in trouble.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
yeah,
That's it. That's it.
what I'm
Papa
saying,
gonna
get
stay
out of
broke.
whack a little bit, but I try to keep it in a good narrative.
That's it. That's it.
That's it.
I
Just
know we're
just
nearing on time, guys, and I appreciate you all. One thing
Thank
I
you
heard the
all.
common thread was being close to God, coming from the church, and that makes it all more special that you all come on here today and say what you're thankful for. Devanese,
I'm sorry. Can I just mention this? Because, when you're in the moment, you're in the moment. But I have to shout out to Bridge the Gap Promotions, Miss Yolanda Marshall. She saw me and heard my music and reached out to me. And ever since then, it's been go. And then
yeah,
I wanted to let you all know, and Lex, especially you, that we have me and my husband have a entertainment production company now. It's called TEP Productions. And we're going to be doing some shows along with another couple come next year. So y'all just look out. We might reach out. Just you never know. We're gonna do this thing.
That's awesome.
Hey, for all y'all that ain't following me on here, I know most of y'all, but if you're not, give me a look up on Facebook, Tars Nelson. Y'all find all my music on all digital platforms, T Nelson. And get on there and check it out. I got a good category on there.
Amen.
And let me say one more thing. Okay, so we get out. I don't know Lex Luger neither. I'm like JL. I'm like this little old country girl and got nominated for something. So I appreciate that platform. I will be in Hazelhurst this Saturday. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm trying to figure out what I need to wear. but I appreciate that. You know, it makes you feel good to be nominated. You know, so we appreciate that. You know, it's the camera froze. Their camera froze. But anyway, y'all have a happy and blessed Thanksgiving with your family.
You
Okay.
too.
You
Good
too.
night,
Shout out to
y'all.
all
They
y'all. Much love to
Happy
all y'all out there,
holidays.
man. Much
All
love.
they
right.
in
Much love.
Jackson. They ain't got no service.
Nice to meet y'all. Regina, I'm gonna see you my music. She got
Nice. All right. Bye bye, y'all.
all
Y'all
right.
take
All
it
right.
easy.